Everybody, this is Drinian Cortina. I'm bringing you a not pro Dota commentary right here. This is a high skilled game. It's not going to be too long, so I'm going to go over the heroes, look over the playstyle, give you some overview, some general hints and general gameplay mechanics that you should look after. If you don't have time to watch those 1 hour long Dota videos, then I think this will be great for you. It's not that long of a game. Seems like there's going to be some great players here. And let's get looking at the heroes. Looks like on the Dire side, they're going to start with the Shadow Fiend, the Viper, the Omni Knight. Shadow Fiend starting with a decent build. Looks like he might be going top lane with the Omni Knight. That's an interesting lane. Starting with a Tango, a Ring of Protection, Slippers, and 3 GG branches. Omni Knight, Niznecker, Quicken is starting with the Tango, the Healing Slave, and the Clarity with 3 GG branches. I'm assuming he'll go with the top lane to help the Shadow Fiend out. Viper, Gazprom is going the middle lane with a decent setup. Wraith Band for that extra last hitting, 3 GG branches, and enough regeneration. Slajmon on the Shadow Fiend picked up the wards, and did he pick up the? I'm not sure if he picked up the. He did not pick up the courier. Looks like he's going bot lane, probably with. I guess probably the Ogre Magi will go top with the other three. Looks like he's going Quality Blade, Healing Slave. Actually, he might be farming the bot lane. That's going to be interesting. I guess the tanky support here, they want to put some farm on the Ogre Magi. I like this. This will be nice. Let's look on the other team. The Art of the Fart on the CM has enough regen to go around. Looks like he did not buy any wards, but it should be fine. We're going to have Enchant in the jungle to protect them. Huskar's going bot lane too. Going straight for 2 gauntlets. I'm assuming he'll go for an urn. And that is F asterisk K CK me question mark exclamation mark. That's going to be his name. Shadow Fiend's going in the lane. He's going to drop a ward so they can't pull. It's going to be nice. Shadow Fiend's going to get a few hits off on the Crystal Maiden, but Crystal Maiden is going to pick up an invisible rune. Enchant's going to be jungle. She's going to wait for this creep, to spawn right here. She's going to enchant the creep and attack from the high ground. She has enough regen to go around, and the mantle for the extra lasting power. The Puck's going to be mid lane, doing some attack canceling. She has wards of her own. She might have been given those wards. Actually, it looks like she was given those wards, so CM probably did buy wards. Nice dodge by the Puck. That'll get her away from some harass. Puck's being played by Richie Amatevapisi. I'm assuming I completely butchered that, and that's completely wrong, but that's what I can gather from that name. She's going to try to rune control. She's try to get that quick bottle. She's almost there. Omni Knight's going to try to pull, and on the top line we have the Juggernaut soloing the top lane. His name's Captagen. And he went for a standard build. I would have expected a stout shield, but I'm assuming he'll get that with the poor man's shield. Once he gets enough, about 90 more gold, and he should be fine. Lanes are pretty basic right now, except for this bottom lane. We have the Shadow Fiend Omni Knight. I like it. It's a lot of burst, a lot of damage, and they're giving not the Omni Knight, sorry, the Ogre Magi. The Ogre Magi is getting the farm. He has a Quelling Blade, and I like that. I like farm on the Ogre Magi. He's a tanky hero. And he can get some. Looks like they're going to go on the Shadow Fiend. Let's see if they can get any stuns off. Looks like they don't have any disables beside that Centaur, but they couldn't get the Centaur in there. They're just going to sacrifice the Centaur. Put some harass. Oh my god, they're actually doing a lot of damage to the Shadow Fiend, the Shadow Demon. If he doesn't be careful, they're gonna take him out. Let's see if they can dive into the tower. Huskar took some damage from the tower. It's not looking good for him for right now, but he's going to back off. Looks like the Centaur went down, and Shadow Demon's taking so much damage from these creeps that the Enchant pulled. Enchant. Crystal Maiden comes in, drops a Frost Nova, doesn't do much. Oh, it looks like we have a kill on the mid lane. Oh, it must have been so close. Puck tried to go for a kill, and the Viper just finished him off. That Nether Toxin is very deceiving. You get the base bonus damage when the enemy hero is low, so it's really hard to tell if Viper's going to kill you or not. And and it looks like another kill in the mid. Wow, how did they get a kill in the Shadow Fiend? He was about half health, and I guess the stuns would be nice. A disruption into a fire blast with an ignite. I'm sure that did enough damage. With CM and Enchant not watching his back, he wasn't able to survive that. He's able to pick up his blades of attack. He should have picked up a boots in my opinion, but I guess the extra lasting power would be nice, and you don't need to run away as much. In that instance, he might have needed to, but I didn't really see it, so unfortunately wasn't able to see what happened there. We're gonna keep farming the bottom lane. We get 2 wards dropped down by the Dire. The haste rune is up. Puck's going for that. He has his bottle already. That's nice. Even though he died, he still has the bottle, doing pretty well. Trying to get back to lane to try not to lose any last hits, and it looks like he's gonna get there right in time. Get a little harass off. Looks looking good for Viper. Picked up his phase boots. Wondering why he's not bringing it out to him. He could use that. Juggernaut's taking some harass, but it's okay. He has a poor man shield. Shadow Demon's forming the top lane. You don't really see that much, but I guess it's not unheard of because Shadow Fiend is a pretty squishy player, squishy hero. He used to be very popular back in the day. It looks like we're going for some harassment in the bottom lane. An Ogre Magi was able to tango his Cooling Blade his way through here, so he could get to the magic shop safely. It's a really great idea. Just a little hint if you guys... Oh, it looks like we go for another kill in the mid lane. And Viper, oh god, I can't believe I missed that. All 3 kills I've missed. Viper went in, probably just got his phase boots, went in, did so much damage. I'm surprised he went in with that low health. He was at mid health. He's going to leave the lane for a little bit. I don't know if I agree about this, but I guess if he doesn't want to die, he's up a 2 kill advantage over the puck. So more or less he's won the lane, I'd have to say. And that's going to be rough for everyone else, especially the Huskar down here, the CM, who's going to get killed by this Viper. He's going to do so much damage. He's getting great farm. He's up to 700 gold already. Let's see what he picks up. He might pick up his... Oh, he's going to pick up a Ring of Aquila. That's going to give him even more damage. Nice regen. Nice stats overall. He's going to port to the top lane. Oh, and this is going to get a kill on the Juggernaut. That was too easy. He didn't even need him. I mean, I would have come in and helped the Shadow Fiend. Looks like Puck comes top. He grabs an invisibility. Let's see if he can get a kill on anybody. If you can find the Shadow Fiend, maybe, but I don't know if I can see it happening. Looks like bot lane. We go for a nice push. Nothing going on. Let's see if I can not miss any kills. That would be awesome. Puck's still roaming the top. Haven't seen him been able to get anybody. So they're going for someone on the top lane. Shadow Demon disrupts the Enchant, and Enchant goes down. Huskar trying to get some damage. Let's see if the CM can get a kill off, and looks like the Shadow Demon goes down. Huskar gets the kill with his fire spears. So that's 1 in favor of the Radiant, and it's not looking great for the Radiant right now. Now, I'm not saying they can't come back, but we'll see how that is. Looks like the Viper's going to try to catch up to the Crystal Maiden. Crystal Maiden throws on a Frost Nova to try to slow the Viper down. See if the Viper can catch up on him. It's a long way back to base. He's going... Oh, and he gets his ultimate off, and it looks like it's probably... Unless Huskar gets some damage off, it's looking pretty deadly. Oh no, the Viper's able to get away. They were able to kill the Crystal Maiden before they got away, before the Viper backed up. And like I said, the Viper's going to be deadly. He's got some farm, and he's harassing every other lane. I would have to say that it's because of the Puck. I'm not saying the Puck is playing badly, but he did give those 2 kills. Now, granted, those 2 kills were very close, so it's hard to recognize that. Shadow Demon, Shadow Fiend, on the other hand, has the phase boots and is a cool on the top lane as well. Similar build to the Viper. Great build for agility carries. He's putting some damage on the Juggernaut to try to force him back. Let's see if we can get some kills. Another hit and a couple raises. He might be able to get this. Oh, this looks like a kill. And it's over. Wow, that was really nice. Almost up to full necromancy. I think full is at like 36, I believe. So he's not there yet because great lasting power, especially with the face boots. I actually just watched a video on Purge Gamer's channel. Shadow Fiend only mid. Everyone was Shadow Fiend. It was actually pretty awesome. And Purge went phase boots first and just completely devastated. He won that game. Did really well for the team. And it looks like we go for 3 people on the mid lane to try to kick this Viper that isn't safe because the Viper going to do so much damage, and he might be able to kill his CM if he can go after him. And it looks too dangerous for him. Oh, and the Puck whiffs his ultimate. That would have been a kill, and the Huskar goes down. He's probably going to kill this Puck too. Puck dodges one of the hits. One more hit's getting close, and Puck goes down to the poison, and the Viper barely lives with his life for 20 health. I think if the Crystal Maiden might have stayed, oh no, he was so low anyway. He was probably ulted, so he took so much damage from that. And the Ogre is getting free farm. He has the Arcane Boots at the bottom, and Shadow Demon has Arcane Boots. Oh, that's going to be deadly. They both have just unlimited mana. Not really unlimited, but great mana regen. I believe someone said it was about like... I'm not going to say anything because I don't remember what they said. It was something like 20. I don't even know. It's equivalent to something. But in either case, they're low level. They have a lot of mana regen, and they could spam their skills, just stay in lane. A lot of logistical survivability in lane, so that's going to be nice for them. The Dire right now has a lot of farm, and they're doing really well. It's 12-1. Shadow Demon's going on the Huskar. Huskar takes a disruption. Takes an ignite, takes a fire blast, and Chen's gonna go after the Shadow Demon, but the Shadow Demon's gonna TP out. He's gonna be safe. I don't know. The Dire's just stepping all over the Radiant on this play, and I don't know if the Radiant can come back from this. And Chen has some creeps, but I don't know what he can do with it. He just has boots. He has 1k gold. He's probably going for an Aghanims. That's usually the build that they go for. Omni Knight and the Shadow Fiend are on the top lane. Looks like some talk from the Shadow Demon GTFO already. I'm assuming he's trying to get them to leave. Every other game that I looked at to try to cast, people just left at this time, and they never finished the game. It was like 16, 17 minutes in, and the game just left. I guess at this level, you really know if you've won or lost by the time it got to this point in the game. And either it's really one-sided, or one team just did a lot better than the other team. And it's not that big of a deal to leave. Ogre Magi is going to go down to the harassed by the two other players, and unfortunately Juggernaut goes down as well. Viper was able to TP in. He has his Ring of Health, and he has a Magic Wand, and a Stout Shield. Has some nice tank and damage. Able to clean up this game. It's looking pretty one-sided right now. With Shadow Fiend and Omni Knight taking the top tower. Really making it happen. Puck's trying to do what he can, trying to farm a little bit in the mid, but I don't know if that's going to be enough. Viper and Shadow Demon are pushing the bot lane. Shadow Demon's going to back up a little bit, check the forest to make sure, make sure he doesn't get ganked. Viper feels pretty safe in the bot lane since they're so far ahead, 2-15. Let's look at the game stats right now. Less than deny. Shadow Fiend and the Viper just taking the lead. Shadow Fiend has 68 last hits. Looks like Enchant is the first to go. Yeah, this is exactly what I was expecting. They know they're losing, so I wouldn't expect them to stay in the game for that much longer. Viper is in the second with 51 and 3. I think it makes up for it because Viper has 6 kills. Shadow, oh my god, and they're just dominating right now. Only 2 kills, and the kills are on these 2 supports right here, the Ogre Magi and the Shadow. Another kill goes on the mid lane. They're actually coming back a little bit. They got another kill. Let's see if they can take out the Omni Knight goes down. Let's see if they can take out the Shadow Fiend. Shadow Fiend goes in vid. He has a Shadow Blade. He ultimates. He's throwing some hits down to Juggernaut. Crystal Maiden backs up. Let's see if she can get another Sable in. Shadow Demon. It looks like they're all just going to back out of the fight. Weren't able to accomplish much except for the Omni Knight. And did the Juggernaut die? No, it was just the Omni Knight, I believe. Oh, and the Puck died as well, unfortunately. Puck is having a rough game. Puck's at 0-5-3. That's really setting it back. It made Viper just spiral out of control. It's a snowball effect, and he just carried the rest of the game. Not to mention the other lanes did really well. Crystal Maiden actually got a kill in the mid lane for Shadow Fiend. Shadow Fiend probably came in, tried to get some kills, but the Crystal Maiden probably had enough for looks like he just dropped a Frostbite. He might have dropped both. That's some great nuke potential. That's 70 damage over 3 seconds. So 210 damage plus the 150. That's 360 damage plus any right clicks just to the Shadow Fiend. and only sitting at 872. Doesn't have too much health. Probably just popped out of the Viz. And Viper gets a kill on the bot lane against the Huskar. Viper and the Ogre Magi, great combo, stun, and then the Viper's damage. Viper's gonna try to kill the Juggernaut. Juggernaut's running away. He drops the healing ward, and Viper doesn't feel safe, so he's backing up. Doesn't have the best amount of HP. He has Vanguard now, so he could take up a lot of damage. He's really farming right now. It just looks so one-sided. 21k or 2100. He's probably gonna go for a Yasha now. It's great damage on him, but knowing him, he might go for something else. Shadow Demon's getting more farm. The Radiant actually tripled the amount of kills they had. I'm not saying that's too much because they went from 3 to 6 or from 2 to 6, but it's still more than anything. I've seen worse games come back from. Looks like they're all 5 just gonna push the mid lane. They feel like it's over and they just want to end this. They throw stun down on the Puck and Puck's just gonna die. The Ogre Magi stun is just way too much to handle. He has his Perseverance finished. Take down the mid tower, and I think they're just gonna GG push the mid lane. I honestly at this point I don't think they have the anti-pushing power. I don't think they can turtle it. I don't think they have enough to handle this, especially with the enchant gun. It's 4 to 5 right now. They're just gonna put hits down on the mid tower to finish this game. They're gonna push it in. Omni Knight's taking some damage. Shadow Demon goes up, disrupts the Huskar. Huskar tries to run away, throws an ignite on it, just try to slow him down anymore. Let's see if they can get a stun off. They're gonna go high ground. This is dangerous. Crystal Mania comes and helps. Oh, but unfortunately they're able to get an ignite off, and the Shadow Demon lost his life for that. Fair trade, mate? No, I don't think it was a fair trade, especially. Juggernaut goes for the stun or for the ultimate. I'm surprised he didn't finish his ultimate, and he goes for his spin. He wasn't able to do any damage. The Viper is just so farmed right now. They put on the repel on him to reduce any magical, to reflect any magical, or to deny any magical damage coming in. Picks up his Yasha, like I said. Puck throws out an illusionary orb, but I honestly don't think that's going to be enough to stop this push. They're just too strong. It's 21 to 8. Let's look at the levels. Look at this. 13, 10, 10. The Viper himself is just so far ahead. He's more than doubled the Huskar, who was supposed to be farming, supposed to be carrying this game. And the Enchantress. Well, Enchantress is gone, but that doesn't matter. It looks like the Huskar and the Juggernaut move out of the game, and because they know it's over. This is probably like a friendly match, some scrimmage of some sort, where it doesn't really matter if you leave or not. Viper goes for the kill. He's not worried about taking the damage, and just so much damage to the Crystal Maiden. She just melts under the damage. It looks like that is probably going to end it. Yes, the whole Radiant team has left. They disrupt the Ogre Magi to get some illusions to finish off these Raxes. And while we finish off, I just want to look around and discuss how this game was won. The Viper did really well in the middle against the Puck. I feel like it was just a lucky break for them. I'm not discounting their skill work, but Viper got out of the fights with barely any health left, so it was very close at the end. But honestly, I thought it was over because the top and the bottom lanes were being won by the Drinian, and the Dire team was not able to contend with the laning ability of the Dire. So with that, I hope you enjoyed that. Please subscribe below if you enjoy the content and if you would like more. I plan on bringing more of these out. Not long videos, but still pretty interesting in my opinion. If you don't have a lot of time, this is a great way to just get your daily dose of Dota in. And I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you next time. This is Drinian Cortair, out.